moving to Celtics is a different kind of fish, to be honest. Like I think with football it's more. I think if you're not mentally strong in football, you're not gonna last in the top level, to be honest, because
Yeah,
you're gonna have fans on you. You're gonna have people saying you're
critics,
not
so
good
many
enough.
critics.
I think you just gotta get used to it. I think you're always gonna have haters, to be honest. Like you're always gonna have
Facts.
people. Obviously, you should be a critic of yourself as well, wanting to prove. But you're always gonna have people saying, "Oh, you're not good enough," and sometimes that
Mm,
fuels because I was like, "Oh, these people who
hmm
didn't think I could play here or didn't think." The thing is funny enough is like if I wasn't the way I was because I was doing before I got the move, I was doing extras about before training because I wanted to improve like myself technically, physically as well. So I
Yeah.
come in like before the session, maybe 6 o'clock. Before I was doing like doubles all the time as well,
Mm,
and even when I was like starting, but I'm just trying to improve myself. Sometimes they were like, "Oh, why are you coming in so early and this and that?" Sometimes
exactly.
they would laugh, and obviously I look back now and that it all paid off, to be honest. Like it all paid
Exactly.
off why I'm here, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say I was the most talented from those players that were more talented than me even during my journey, but they aren't like the level that I am right
Not as
now. Or
persistent as you, man.
yeah, they weren't really some of them aren't even in the game anymore, which some of them were really talented, and it's a shame that
Mm,
they're not in the game.
mm.
And
Yeah, but I think that work ethic, I think as we talked about before, it has its pros and cons. And one of the biggest pros is it keeps you in the game, like
yeah,
always wanting to, like you said in the beginning, you'd never want to be complacent.
yeah,
So it keeps you in the game, it keeps you continuing to work. But I think one thing that I've noticed throughout the whole journey is you seem not to give a shit what people think. And I think that's also a very underrated, thing. Like, for
I,
example,
I,
with the fitness, like in the beginning, like, you know, you can like be with the crowd and like do it at their pace, or you can prove to the coaches that that you are the fittest guy there. And
yeah.
then, throughout it seems like, you just want to keep pushing, and you just care about your own what you think about yourself, which I think is like very big, but easier said than done.
Yeah, I think even when we're doing fitness stuff, it's sometimes you got people like wanted to take it easy.
Of
Let's say after
course.
the game, sometimes when you don't play, sometimes you do the running. They obviously keep fitness as well. Sometimes they wanna like just take it easy, like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like I'm not even getting no work of it. Like I'm gonna go my own pace. Sometimes
Yeah.
I even okay. Sometimes I go my own pace so I can get my work in, and even I thought to myself sometimes, what if I conform to those levels, wanted to be with them, not wanted to be scared. I might not be here where I am now. I might still be at a club,
100%.
or I might be unemployed, to be honest, because I was scared to keep working myself. And I sometimes ask myself, these at the end of the day, these guys aren't gonna pay your bills. When you
Facts,
when you
bro.
when you when you want to
Facts.
pay your bills, these guys aren't gonna care about you. So why are you gonna care about them when
Yeah.
they're not gonna matter, to be honest? So I think you gotta get to the point where like these guys aren't gonna pay your bills. These guys aren't like if you're gonna allow people to dictate your life, you're just gonna be prisoner for the rest of your life, to be honest.
Love
And
that,
I
man.
think that's why you gotta be. Sometimes it's hard, but sometimes you just gotta not care, to be honest, because at
Yeah,
the
you
end of
got
the
to
day,
be ruthless.
yeah,
And I mean, the I always try to say it like the quicker you could realize that no one gives a shit about you and your career, and you are the most important, you are the one that's in control. The quicker it is, like, who
yeah,
cares what your teammates say? Because like at the end of the day, we know how football is. Like everyone's competing against each other, and it's not a pretty world. It's a harsh
it's
world.
a ruthless world, to be honest, and
Exactly.
I don't, they won't care, to be honest. Like you're competing against other people. There's so much politics in football that a lot
Yes.
of people don't understand. That you might even be good enough, but just because of politics, you're not gonna play, or,
Hmm.
or someone else is gonna play as well.